Hey everyone, Eddie here. We are back with Sephiria. Very excited for this video because we have another challenge video here. This one brought to us by our viewer, Chris Mitchell. So thank you, Chris, for the build idea. They asked that we do a Gutz style build. For those who don't know, Gutz is a very popular anime manga character, one of my favorites. Very cool, very cool. And asked that we do a sturdy greatsword build only. So this is going to be a sturdy only build. Should be a ton of fun. Let's see if we're up for the challenge. So I'm going to go over my character build lore, and then we're going to go over the build idea and challenge, and we're going to dive right into this. So this is Gutz. Gutz is a legendary warrior, but maybe not the warrior you think. No, he is a godlike bodybuilder that has just won the title of warrior. With his winnings and earnings of this new grand title, he has decided to open up a brand new gym here in the abandoned mine and leaves his legendary weights and equipment as he discusses with his fellow bodybuilders what they would like to see in the new gym. Then, all of a sudden, here's grotesque monsters that have stolen his legendary weights and equipment. Oh no. Now Gutz grabs his most sacred weight. Yes, it's a weight that looks like a giant greatsword. And decides to fight off these grotesque monsters and claim back his legendary weights. Ooh, this should be very good. All right, so for Fruit Skewer, because we are going sturdy only, similar to what we did in our Windsong challenge, only sturdy for the Fruit Skewer. For the Wishing Fountain, we are going the Warrior Seal. Of course, he just won the title of Warrior, so he carries the seal proudly. And this is the foundation of course, our sturdy combo set. Give us some physical damage and a little bit of attack speed, which will be nice here. For the talents, I decided to go Survival. Unlike the Swiftness with attack speed, there is no defined direct. Wrath perhaps, but I felt that was too close to crit chance, so decided to go into Survival so we can do the Shrink Inventory, give us a bit of space there, and see what we can come up with in that sense. Of course, we are going Greatsword because that was the request for the build, and I figured Armored Bunny would be a great one here because, well, looks very buff. This is going to be an interesting one. So, will Gutz be able to find his legendary weights and destroy and vanquish these evil monsters? Or will he fail and never pump iron again? Let's find out. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. It does help me out and I greatly appreciate it. Also, please feel free to post in the comments. I do reply to all of my comments, so let me know what you think of the game, the gameplay, the build, and the lore. And of course, if you'd like to follow this and all of my content, please subscribe. We are building a great community here. We just surpassed 1,100 subscribers. So again, welcome to all the new subscribers. And a big shout out to all of my current subscribers that constantly comment, like, and share my videos. Thank you all so much. I greatly appreciate you. All right, sturdy only. Well, that's an amazing item, but not sturdy. But the Charm of Strength, yes. Gain all of that nice physique here that we are known to love as legendary bodybuilders. Wow, Void already. Okay. Unfortunately, nothing of sturdy here, so we can't pick these up. Great items, mind you, but maybe one we'll see soon. Hint, hint. All right, so Gutz. Legendary bodybuilder. Let's see. Well, don't mind getting more HP, but let's go artifact so we can continue to establish this sturdy. Want to get there as fast as possible. Of course, the ancient anvil to increase our giant weight that we're carrying. That looks like a great sword. And then probably artifact again, unless we need some experience. I think that's the way to go here. Let's see. Now, always have to consider when using just Greatsword that you are going to have that little bit of a delay. Sluggishness, of course, because you have that weight of the Greatsword. Usually why you try to go a little bit of attack speed to give you some edge. But that is not part of this run. Oh, no. The challenge is sturdy only, so the whirlwind is going to be our friend here, at least for these earlier stages, when we group up and buy us some time. It looks like Gutz is doing pretty well, though. Able to wield this massive weight, and I'm sure is going to want to increase his weights, as most bodybuilders do. Drink some protein and some creatine along the way, so we'll see what happens here. Maybe get a quality sword that will increase the swipes here. Storm Cloud, no. Okay, we'll do one reroll. Actually, Pulsation isn't bad. Go ahead and pick that up. So 3, 2, that's 5 physical. That's also 5 physical. So it doesn't really matter on that front. So we'll keep it here. Tuning Fork is interesting. So for the challenge rules, we can go anything that has sturdy. If it is a bond artifact that also has it, that is okay. The question is, there's not a grimoire that we're going to be able to use, I don't believe. So I don't think there is a sturdy grimoire now that I'm thinking about it, which is kind of interesting. So I don't think that this is really going to work out. Damage average damage of all elemental types, 200%. Seem all stacks. I mean, this could potentially increase our damage there, but I think Begonia, I mean, we could pick it up and see what happens, but again, not too sure about that because we don't have a grimoire, so we're not going to gain the benefits of the chaos boost that can happen from it, but we'll see. All right, speaking of pumping iron, let's go ahead and increase our giant greatsword weight here. Swarming Shadow. Special attack whirlwind charge time is increased. That's okay. We don't want to use whirlwind. We want to pump some iron. But basic attack damage increases by 20%. That's what we're talking about. Look at this weight upgrade. Just gained another 1,000 pounds to lift. Oh, Gutz is ready for this. Yes. All right. So artifact we go. Let's see. Make sure there's no. Sometimes there's a. Yep. Yeah, you have to be cautious here because it starts you off like this. And sometimes there's a hidden potion or a box just like that. So just make sure you check back there if you're new to this. Just a little trick area, which I do have a tips and tricks section, which I'm slowly filling up here. I've had a lot of requests to do so. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know. I am working on some videos to help out everyone, of course, as we approach the final launch here for Sephiria. All right, I'm liking this Swarming Shadow. Oh, this is a great sturdy item, though, for us. Holy. I actually may want to get this up. I lose some physical, but yeah, that's a great one to pick up this early. Nice. Okay. Now we're at sturdy 4, which is fantastic. Even more physical damage. Look at that. Oh, lightning damage, though. That's okay. We could sell that. No worries. Beautiful. Yes. Not only are we swinging this massive weight, but now we have this cool effect as well. Let's see. Yeah, Begonia Sachet is excellent here. Gonna need to start getting some more tablets so we can do our imprint here. Let's see. It looks like somebody is ready to challenge us here in a bodybuilding contest. Let's see. The goat skeleton. Okay. And they look pretty massive. They they got some broad shoulders and it looks like they're carrying weight, but they cannot defeat the power of Gutz. All right, we'll reroll once. Ooh, okay. Begonia again. We'll take it. Sturdy 6, just like that. Yes. I mean, we are only going one element, so it does make sense that we would get there pretty quickly, but at least we're getting some pretty good items. Now we just need Agma. That's the big one to get next. Special attack? No. We could pick this up. Actually, we will pick this up just to try to get to sturdy as fast as possible. But I'm not really looking to go full whirlwind, just normal attack if I can. I think that would be more beneficial, and then perhaps if somebody requests a crit, maybe we can go something a little bit different. But now, oh, a true bodybuilder has entered the ring. Look at his massive arms. Skipped leg day, though. All right, Mogdi, the once known legendary bodybuilder, retired. All right, let's see. Maybe they took Gutz' weights. Let's find out. Look at these massive swings. You can feel the weight of this. Holy, okay. All right, Gutz. Get a little bit of cardio in, but not too much. It's all about the weights with Gutz. Holy, okay. No way. I mean, that does make you want to go special, though. Ooh. I mean, the problem with getting blue wrist guard is we're not really going special. I'd honestly rather get Thorn Charm. We could take Thorn Charm further, and with the weapon that we currently have, right, the Whirlwind takes longer to charge. So, I mean, it could be beneficial to use a swing for MP. We'll pick it up. Why not? We'll see what we could potentially do with it, but we need a really good tablet. Yes. One of my favorites, Power. All right, so Power, I'm feeling this, so that way we can get a little bit of attack speed in without actually having to go Windsong. I think that's pretty good. Now, we can combine these if we wanted to save some space, but we still got a few spots left here in our inventory, doing really good with health. So I don't feel we have to imprint just yet. So we'll see what the next area gives us. But Gutz has cleared the first floor, but doesn't look like found his weights yet or his other equipment. So we're going to go ahead and move forward here. The Miracle Root, also known as the creatine of this world. Let's see. I mean, Assassin could work. Again, we're not really trying to focus on crit, but we do get that increase of physical damage. That'll put us in the 50s, which is pretty good. And we get another sturdy item. I do like that. That is pretty good. We are going Guts, so we could go Berserker to fit the theme. We have 10 defense. Don't think we're going to get any more defense than that. So it would be a little bit of a hindrance there, but you know what? For the theme, Guts. We just need to sell the item here. Oh, hold on a second. The squirrel, Thunder, is the one that has his legendary weights. Where did you get this from, Squirrel? A monster dropped it on his way here because he was too weak? Ha! Well, we will show him how to properly carry this and lift it. All right, so the squirrel told us that some monster apparently had our mystical pendulum. We just added another 2,000 pounds to our weight gain, and look at us. Look at Guts, walking around as if he's not carrying around tens of thousands of pounds. A true bodybuild warrior. Okay. Well, he wants to still increase his weights. Well, he's making me sweat. I feel like I need to have a protein shake after this and go lift some good weights. I've been inspired by Guts here. I think I'm going to do that. I think I am. I'm going to get really bulky. And when people ask me, what was your motivation? I'm going to say, well, it was a bunny rabbit that had a great sword. All right, let's see. Who will challenge Guts next? The Black Panther. Ah, the Cardio Guild. Guts laughs at these characters. Puny. Yes. Holy. Okay, we're definitely taking more damage, though, so we do have to be cautious, but that was pretty good. All right, let's see. We could make this work in our favor like this, so that way we can do something of this nature, which I like. So again, that attack, I mean, we're kind of balancing out the attack speed once we get this to 3, so that's not too bad. And I still have plenty of slots, so I don't want to imprint just yet, because who knows what we'll pick up. But so far, I'm liking where we're headed here. I may go a little more into health, since we did go heavy there, but we'll see. All right. Looks like we're going to pick up some more protein here for the journey. Why not? Yes. Ah. What shall we enhance our weapon to now? The Swift Regret. You can swing the final attack of the basic attack 2 additional times and increases basic attack damage by 10%. Look at this massive weight. How does he do it? Holy. Oh, this is going to be so good. That will actually help out with how sluggish our swings are as well. So we definitely want inventory so we can carry some more items here. Let's drink our protein and let's see how our new weight gain does against these enemies. It's slow, but boy is the power there. Just like a true bodybuilder. Sluggish, but powerful. Holy. Oh my gosh. Okay, we could actually get some defense to bring us back here, which I don't mind. We also talked about health. We'll go to defense. Now we're only at -1, which is nice. Now we can't go any of these, so I actually think I'm going to convert here. Ooh, good conversion, because now we can get the glass hammer. Nice. So now we've reached Sturdy 10, the ultimate ranking for a bodybuilder. Yes. All right, more inventory. Perfect. I actually think, I mean, Agma will probably be the best one to get next since we've already found the pendulum. So I think I'm going to go town defense here and see if we can get a really good artifact, and then we can start doing some imprinting. Oh, okay, hold on. The jar could actually come in handy here. So if we do decide to go special attack, I mean, this would go hand in hand, but we would need to start doing this now if we pick this up. We could also pick up the key because we do have enough rows so we can do the sturdy here. Okay, so we could use the jar. I'm actually thinking about doing Begonia Sachet, and the Shield Training Manual. Let's see. Are we lucky? Not really, but we'll take it. Okay. We can at least combine these to go through. Okay. If we combine these, then we can have an extra one here, which would be nice. I guess for the time being, we can do something of this nature. So do we want to start imprinting then? Probably do then. Let's do it. Why not? So let's go ahead and we'll imprint here. We'll move this one here. Imprint this one. And then these currently I'll still hold, but now we can kind of move around some items. The key, we can get the combo if we wanted to, or the physical damage. We did lose the sturdy 10, but that's okay. I feel like we could still pick up. Again, we are only going sturdy, so I'm not too concerned about that. But now I do feel like with these, we will have to ensure we do some special attack, though. That does give our attack speed up, though. All right, let's see. Five, 2, 3. Okay. We can do a 5, 5, 3. So we would lose the 4 of the pendulum, but that might still be pretty good. The unlock, the only one I can think of for Surge that would be good is the plate if we find it. Yeah, I really don't want to lose the pendulum, but this could potentially be really good here. It could build up on a lot of stuff. Maybe I'll actually just hold this for now, and what we'll do is we'll get some more weapon damage, and we'll do the special attack, and I suppose the range here, and see what we can do for the next area. All right. Gutz has taken down the enemies, found his weights, but has now discovered that a large monster-like creature stole it and is now on vengeance. Could this be the monster he seeks? No, it is a fat pig. This is not the one who stole the weight. Holy, he's massive. He just one-shot his spotter. Okay, well then. Holy. Cold lock would be good, but it's not sturdy. We can only go sturdy. It's essentially not categorized as a combo, which, I mean, technically that wouldn't break the rules, but we are only going sturdy, so I'm going to keep up with that nature. Begonia Sachet it is. That's just the nature of how this goes. Rebellion. Rebellion could be good. I mean, I'm going to pick it up just because. Could do something of this nature. But now we do lose the 3 here. Maybe a little too heavy, huh? Suppose if we did this, this might help it out a little bit. Not sure if that changes much on that front, but we could try it. Yeah, because we're not going to gain any more attack speed. All right, let's see how that works out for us. See, that's another reason why I don't want to imprint just yet, until I get some heavier ones to collaborate with the ones we have. But Gutz is now ready to face the 3rd floor enemies. Oh boy. All right, we have a little bit of gold, so we'll see what we have potentially, but ooh, if I had enough for Oaths would be fantastic. Yeah, Oath is one of the best ones you can imprint. But it looks like we're just going to go ahead and grab some more protein here. There we go. Why not? Yes, stock up. Gutz is ready here. Let's see. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Seems like we can get higher. We need more physical is what it is, so let's go ahead and get the inventory so we can stock up on all these beautiful physical items. Wow, that was a straight shot. I know these inventory spaces are usually pretty quick, but that was a little too quick there. All right, let's see here. Beautiful. All right, that looks like that is going to be it. So let's make sure there's no cracks. All right, ready to go. Next area. Enchant would be good. We could actually do with an enchant here. There is a merchant. I don't know if the merchant is that good. We do have an enchant on the bottom. Do we need that many enchants? Not necessarily. So I'm going to go artifact, see if we can possibly find Agma. I think that's the next best one we can get, just to start pumping up our physical here. And then we could do enchant for the last spot. Look at this charge. That is a massive timer for a charge. Holy. Begonia again. The Begonia stacks, so we are going normal attack. We have the attack damage increasing per our weighted weapon here, so, and it all falls in line. And those extra strings do help out, so. Very nice, very nice. The Begonia Sachet build. Hey, whatever works at this point. I wish there was a way I could get more dashes. Could have potentially gotten something with dashes in the creatine route, as we like to call it, right? Creatine of the world, but we chose to go with the theme for the Berserker, of course, for Gutz. Speaking of, drink some more protein here. Get ready to throw out our massive blade here. Double enchant. All right, let's see. Looks like there is another contender here. Ah, but they seem, different somehow. Let's find out. A grimoire. Oh, cheaters. Using some type of magic. Okay. All right. Gutz accepts this challenge. Just a few swings and... Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. He's definitely beating us up, that's for sure. But Gutz held their own. There's a 1 here. I mean, the 1 could just be beneficial. If we keep some of our items where we are right now, I mean, we can gain some buffs here. +2 for physicality. Why not? Works for me. Binary. I do like binary. Advance is very good, though, too. Yeah. Yeah, if we did advance at the bottom, actually, we could probably pick up some really good stuff there. Yeah, the thing is, again, we're not really utilizing... I think we're probably going to get rid of these special ones. Yeah. I don't think we're really going to be utilizing them. I do like Nurture, because I feel like we could do something really good with that. But we would need some more inventory space, so... I could just pick up Binary and just do this. Kind of like that, actually. Alright, here we go. More protein for the journey. So now we have 2 enchant here. I mean, I suppose I could do the tuning fork. I don't know if... So the reason for putting into tuning fork would be its damage element. So it says damage. Average damage of all elemental type 300%. So that's kind of what I'm going with. Because we're not gaining the Sonic Wave and we're not consuming all stacks. So... Grimoire Haste 1 increases tuning fork damage by 1%. So I don't know if this is actually helping me out or not, but we're going to try it. If we see us doing more massive amounts of damage, then we know it's working. Looks pretty good to me. The only issue is the speed, but we're a bodybuilder. We know we're slow. Oh, speaking of speed, it looks like there is a... it looks like the enemies here like to cheat. The first one used magic. Looks like this one is using some kind of mechanics of some sort. Let's show them how it's truly done, Gutz. How long it takes to charge that is hilarious. It only takes a couple of swings, though, Gutz. Don't worry about your speed. Worry about your strength. Holy... They cower in fear because they don't know about true strength. Holy... Oh my goodness. Oh, there's actually a couple of good items here. Thorn Charm is good. So is Silver Plate. I mean, how much physical? That'll give us 3 with a crit chance. This gives us 10% to normal. White Crest Bed is really good, but unfortunately, not on this run. Not on this run. Actually, yeah, let's pick up the Thorn Charm. We can try to increase our physical here a little more. Link. I guess when we do get... That's not bad. I guess when we do pick up... I could do this then. The Silver Plate, we can place it here, right? Okay. Very nice, Gutz. All right. 1 floor closer. Now we head to the dreaded Wasteland. Ooh. This is where a lot of individuals go to train to dehydrate. Get that cut physique in their bodies. Oh, boy. Let's see. We don't really have to combine. So there's no point of spending money there. Well, I would love Wanderer's Necklace, but... Here is the challenge. We'll just pick up a potion here. We'll be on our way. All right, inventory is always good, so we could do another inventory. I'm completely fine with that. We have enchant, but it's not really much. We really need to get Agma, if at all possible. So, but let's get the inventory here, and then we'll see what we pick up on the next area. All right, we can now have a positive in our defense, finally, since the beginning. Nice. So we kind of balance out that Berserker creatine that we drank earlier. Nice, nice. Yeah, this is Begonia build all the way. Totally fine with that. We knew what we were getting into. Academy, I mean... Restorative potion at 172. We're already full. I don't think we can get too much, so we'll just go ahead and just move on to the next area, I feel. All right, let's see. We don't really need another tablet either. We need more. How close are we? We just got an experience. I suppose we'll go for the money because we know we have at least one more shop. So potentially we could re-roll with Sapphire and get something there. Yeah. Let's focus on that, perhaps. Actually has really good reach on this weapon, I have to say. Now, there is a new mini-boss. I've only faced a few times, so this will be very interesting to see how this is going to do, because that boss attacks pretty quickly. So we'll see how Gutz fares against that demon. Another cheating opponent using magic, right? Let's see. There's Silver Plate, so we talked about that. Let's go ahead and move it here. That was a quick area. Okay. All right, so here we go. We want the artifact. And we just got to be cautious of this demon. Let's see. Oh, speaking of, there is the demon. Let's see what else we can fight first here, though. We're one-shotting a lot of these enemies. Again, I'm not really too worried about that. We'll just convert, and then we'll see how we fare against this next opponent here. All right, here we go. All right, Gutz senses another traitor to the lifts. Let's see. The spinning staff demon. Ah. Ho, 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 ho. Yes, using magic against the bulkiness of Gutz. He fears Gutz. A lot of protein here. Oh! Holy. That was a battle. Oh, I'm actually sweating. Yeah, that was always going to be a tough one no matter what happened there. Okay. Ooh. All right, so what we could do is... Yeah, we could imprint this one here, so that way these all get a little bit of something. Cool with that. I mean, I'd rather this get the 2, though. That's the thing. Yeah, because this is kind of being wasted a little bit, huh? So I guess worst case, we could do this then. Yeah. So, I mean, we could probably switch this out later, but again, we're not really utilizing these, but at least we get the most, but, ooh, wow. Okay, well, that took everything out of Gutz possible. A sturdy only here. Okay, well, let's see. Will the trend continue with these magic users? Let's find out. A little bit of luck there. Ah, the Phantom, of course. Let's see. The cult leader, Asgard. All right, Gutz. It's up to you now. Oh, no. Oh, so close. Ran out of protein. Oh, and enough strength to move on. Ah, Gutz falls to the cult leader. Cheaters! Oh, wow. Oh, that was a fun challenge. That is super tough because I feel like maybe we could go club or something instead for another attempt. But what really hurts is the mobility. I figured the Swift would be good for the extra attack, but boy, that staff demon is just very mobile to hit with this type of sluggishness. So maybe the whirlwind would be the way to go. I don't know. maybe you can review this build and let me know about this challenge. But that's going to do it. Thank you so much for the build idea. Definitely a tough one. I'd love to hear everyone's thoughts about trying this challenge of sturdy only. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. It does help me out, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, please feel free to post in the comments. I do reply to all of my comments, so let me know what you think of the game, the gameplay, the build, and the lore. And of course, if you'd like to follow this and all of my content, please subscribe. We are building a great community here. Would love to see you join, especially if you're enjoying the content. And a big shout out to all my current subscribers that constantly comment, like, and share my videos. Thank you all so much. I greatly appreciate you. Until next time, everyone, take care.